Yo, this is Sitano Plays Pokemon Omega Ruby. So we are here in Battle Resort. We have explored some bird. We have battled 3 trainers that have cool types. We'll battle 2 more today. And then we're going to explore the triple blizzard bases. And then we're going to go for a little traveling to explore some new area. Or, thinking not a new area, it was there in the other place, but it has been replaced in the remake. New cool stuff. So we battled last time, we battled grass, poison and fairy types. Now we're going to battle bug and ground. In other words, these 2 people here. I think I'll start with ground first actually. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, the fairy type trainer, which we saw in the last battle, we're using Gramble, Azumarill, Slurpuff and Wigglytuff. The other 3 Pokemon this trainer has is Whimsicott from Generation 5, Aromatisse, also fairy type from Generation 6, and the last one is Floorgas, which you might think is a grass type because it looks like a flower, but it's actually a pure fairy type. But it's also Generation 6 Pokemon. So that's the other 3 Pokemon that Josephine has that are in her arsenal, except from the 4 we faced. Next one is the ground type. You can use water, you can use grass. Up to you, but be careful. Some dual types in ground as well, which can be resistant or strong or weak. We'll find out. Let's battle this guy first, at least. Let's battle this guy. He is called Pokemania Kelvin. He's the ground type master in Hoenn. And he starts out with Mamoswine. Interesting. So Mamoswine, that's the fully evolved version of Swinub, which also evolves to Piloswine Gen 2, and then Gen 4 it evolves into Mamoswine, also like Tangrowth when it learns Ancient Power. Mamoswine dual type Ice and Ground. So he's weak to fire, he's also weak to fighting, and of course he's weak to water. So let's just do a surf. Wow. Yeah, it might look tanky, but it's not that tanky. It just does have a lot of physical attack power. Next up is Nidoqueen. That is a dual type poison and ground. And for some strange reason, despite that this is also a poison type, it's actually weak to ground as well. So if I do hit it with an earthquake like this, despite being a ground type, it will actually take a lot of damage from it too. See? The ground type, and it's still super effective damage against, because ground is not resistant to itself. And since it's a poison type, poison is weak to ground. Oh boy, Rhyperior. Rhyperior is the final evolution of Rhyhorn. It's a big chunky Pokemon. But the issue with Rhyperior though is it has a massive weakness to water. It's dual type rock and ground. The Rhyperior is super strong against physical attackers, though when it comes to Pokemon that can do super effective special attacks, Rhyperior is gonna cry. Yeah. That's how we beat Rhyperior. Easy like that. Swampert level 80. Our first Pokemon in the 80s already. Not bad. Rayquaza is level 73. And next up is Hippowdon. Hippowdon, Generation 4, this is a pure ground type. So I think we're just going to do a little change, just to have a bit of change of this one. Let's get in Sceptile. Hippowdon is a pure ground type. It has a annoying ability, which causes Sandstorm. That's also what it likes. Sandstream. Sandstorm will basically damage every Pokemon that is not rock, ground, or steel types every turn. So Leaf Blade. Yeah, it is weak to. It is weak to grass, and yeah, the Hippowdon has pretty high attack power. It's very slow. Still tanky enough though, but it's annoying to deal with. But generally it's easy to beat. Sceptile takes care of Hippowdon, goes up to level 77. That's how we win. I ended up losing. Yeah, you did. The other three Pokemon that this guy has are as the follows: Nidoking, Gastrodon, and Garchomp. Yep, that's right. Cynthia's favorite Pokemon, Garchomp, is also in his arsenal, along with Gastrodon and Nidoking. So that's the 7 Pokemon that he has. Now for the last guy, the Bug-type Master. We can use Flying types, so maybe let's get Rayquaza some love. Rayquaza hasn't really been given so much love lately, so how have we embarrassed the Bug-type guy with a real terror of the skies? So let's go with the Bug-type guy in the end. There he is. Looks scary, that's for sure. Galvantula! Oh boy. Or Galvantula. Galvantula is a very unique Pokemon. It's the only Pokemon, along with its pre-evolutional Pokemon, that is a dual-type Electric and Bug. Yeah, that's the only one that has a Joltik, the pre-evolutional form, and Galvantula. Galvantula is actually not weak to flying because Electric types are resistant to flying, but still though, I don't think it's going to survive much from a Pokemon like Dragon Ascent, but let's just go with let's go Dragon Pulse instead actually. Sucker Punch. This is a dark move that will deal damage if the opponent attacks in the same round. Yeah, Dragon Pulse is going to do so much damage. Galvantula though, Electric and Bug dual type, pretty nice. It's the only Pokemon that does have this double type. Next up is Crosstal. Crosstal is also a Pokemon that is not weak to flying. It's dual type Bug and Rock, which is kind of a weird combination. So it's a Generation 5 Pokemon, just like Galvantula. It's a very tanky Pokemon, to say like that. Could be. So he even survives. It comes Shell Smash. Shell Smash reduces defense and special defense, but will increase attack, special attack, and speed. Not only that, it reduces attack and defense by 1, increases attack, special attack, and speed by 2. So stat-wise, is a great move. One more Dragon Pulse takes care of Crosstal. There it goes. Next up is Ninjask. Ninjask is one of the fastest Pokemon in existence. It is super fast. Let's go with Dragon Ascent. You see, it's even faster than a Rayquaza. Here comes Sword Stance, increasing attack by 2. Here comes Dragon Ascent. That is his signature move. Super effective because that one hurts so much. Reduces attack, special defense, and defense by 1 though. That's fine. It's like superpower. And last one is Leavanny. Oh boy. Poor Leavanny. Another Gen 5 Pokemon though. Leavanny is dual type Bug and Grass. What does that mean? Yep. It has a 4-time weakness to flying, as well as fire. Poor Leavanny. That's a lot of damage. I feel bad for Leavanny doing that. So that was the trainer from Felix. I blew it. Aside from those 4 Pokemon we just saw now, the other Pokemon that Felix has are Heracross, Pinsir, and Scizor. Heracross, dual type Bug and Fighting, Pinsir, pure Bug type, and Scizor, dual type Bug and Steel, with the evolved form of Scyther. So that was the 5 type masters of the Battle Resort. Interesting trainers too, and you can fight them every day as well. So when you have battled these 5 and you battled the gym leaders and Elite Four and champion, you technically have battled all 18 types, sort of like their champions. That's pretty cool, right? We still have some time left for the episodes. So I think I'm gonna spend this time now to show you off why the level release is awesome. Oh, one more cool thing though. You can see now it's a bit of the orange color in the skies. Because it's now late evening when I'm recording this. It's almost nighttime, but still considered the evening, I think. Or like pre-evening, because the music is still the same. Let me show you the coolness of the little release. So if I now, for example, go... let's see, go... this one? I had done this one today? Can't remember. This guy. Get a spin mat. The battle? Yeah, he can battle, so that's fine. Now, in order to do your stuff, here you have, of course, the alpha base. You can add people to favorites, and so on. But more importantly, is this thing here, this slot machine thing here. This is the level release. You can only activate the level release in other people's bases if you have it yourself. And we do, because we just got it in the Battle Resort. Just gonna change my team a bit so the Pokemon that low level get the most XP here. Okay, this looks good. Then you choose this one. It's a level release. Do you want to boot it up? Yes! When it's lining up, that means now the level restriction is gone, and people in the secret bases that have registered Pokemon above level 50 will now have their Pokemon levels shown and used, and the Bliss are indeed level 100. Now the level release is now open. I talk to this guy again. I want to battle him. Triple battles, that's exactly what you want. And now I'm going to triple Blisses. Check the levels of the Blisses now. Here they are. Now Pokemon, Gardevoir, Blaziken, and Mana. Check the levels of the Blisses now. Level 100! That's right. 3 Blisses level 100. Now I get to fight them. Imagine the XP. Oh boy. Don't can't do much there. Just use regular moves. Remember, Blisses are very special defense tanky, so be careful. Just cut this one, and then we can do strength on this one. Yeah, they're pretty tanky. They have, I think the Blisses have like over 600 HP or something like that. Let's see how much one Blissey gives XP. Gardevoir gains 13,000 in one Blissey. 13,000 XP from one Blissey. Without being traded, without using O power, without having Lucky Egg. Imagine if it had all of those. It probably would be gone up to almost 30,000 XP. I can guarantee you. Maybe even more than that. Like, 3 Blissey can give you almost 100,000 XP if you have O power, if you are boosted from traded, and you have the Lucky Egg. Now you can see leveling in this game is absurd. And there's a reason why Game Freak said that this was not intentional, and that if it weren't for the fact that this was almost like game breaking, like it was like a cheat or something, they would have patched this game. But it's not a bug. It's not a bug. It's not an exploit. This is just smart use of game mechanics. Because Game Freak didn't realize that this was a thing. Like people would do this. That's why this is sort of like a big deal for a lot of people. Because they didn't expect that trainers would be able to do like this. It's just smart use of game mechanics. 3 Blisses. And again, another 13,000 XP, or again, Gardevoir level 67 as well. His skin is now level 67 too. Then he gains 13,000 XP because the old Pokemon that fought here. Sceptile 78. Cost us 74. Towards 81. Magical Leaf. Doesn't do much damage. In English, the only move with nose will never do anything. Poison keeps ticking. Now, in my opinion, if this ticket-based thing was like, if this was supposed to be working intended, they probably should have made it so that ticket-based Pokemon never gave XP. But it does. That's why it's so broken. That was taken care of. We got now 13,000 XP. Gardevoir's now level 68. Splitskin is now level 68 as well. And Magic gets 13,000 XP, now level 70. So you can see it's just absolutely broken. It's no surprise, I admit it, but you're pretty strong. Yeah, a classic comment from secret-based trainers. So imagine if a Pokemon is traded with boosted XP, has a Lucky Egg, and you have O power at max as well. Probably over 30,000 XP per Blissey. It's insane, it's absurd, it's just crazy, to say the least. Ha! Yeah. So that was pretty much the Battle Resort for now, and that's pretty much what we can do in this episode too, but next episode we want to just go the right way. I'll see this at least. Because do you remember in Ruby and Sapphire there was this abandoned ship which was located between Dewford Town and Slateport City? You can probably see it here. See this little thing in front of me here? This thing here. Sea Mobile. Yeah. Sea Mobile is our next location. Just land there immediately. Sea Mobile, a Hoenn region protected area. So next episode, guys, we're gonna go inside the Sea Mobile. Let's see exactly what Sea Mobile has to offer us, and then we're gonna see if we can find the cool items in here and so on. And maybe we'll find some other cool stuff in Sea Mobile, because this place actually has some secret things which you might really like. I'm not kidding you. There's really cool things here. In fact, some really cool things too. You'll see it when we get there. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. That's good for now. See you guys next time as my journey in Pokemon Omega Ruby continues.